To Tech Brothers with Amir. Today we are going to answer this question and perform a demo. What is intersect operator in SQL Server? So the intersect operator returns us distinct matching records from two or more than two select queries or result sets. So when we are interested to find all the matching records but only the distinct from multiple result sets, we can use the intersect operator in SQL Server. For intersect operator to work, the number of columns should be same in all the select queries that we are going to use with the intersect operator. Also, the data type of those columns should be matching. So let's go to the SSMS and perform a demo. Now what I have here, I have a definition for three tables. So I have DBO customer underscore AS with ID, first name, last name and age. The next table is called DBO underscore customer, DBO customer underscore NA, so North America, and have the same columns. And then I have a table for Europe, and it also contains the same column names, ID, first name, last name and age. If you see here, I'm inserting four records in customer underscore AS. So I'm inserting with ID 1 Amir Shehzad, and then I'm inserting with ID 2 Raza and M and the age, and then I have duplicate records for Sukhjit Singh in the customer AS table. So I have four records and two of them are duplicate records. Next, I'm inserting records in the customer underscore NA. So you see that I have Amir Shehzad, and this record also exists in the first table, so customer AS. And then I have John Smith, that's a new record that does not exist in the first table. And then I have Sukhjit Singh, that also exists in the first table. And then I have a table for European customers, and it has one record called John Smith that exists in the second table here. So what we are going to do, we are going to create the table and insert these values. Let's create the tables and insert these values. So all the records are inserted. So let's start with the first table. So what we have here, now I just ran the select statement for the first table, and I want to show you the second. Now let's say if we are interested to find all the matching distinct records between two result sets, this result set and this result set, how we can use the intersect operator. So I can copy here, and then I can just paste it here, and in between I can use intersect. Let me put intersect. Okay, now I didn't I used asterisk here because the number of columns are matching. I can use the names of the columns, and whatever the names of the columns will be here, they will be in the final output or the result set. So let's run the query and see what it will return us. So as we can see, simply it has one record with Amir Shehzad in the both result set. Then it has Sukhjit, that's happening as a duplicate record in the first result set. Also we have one entry in the second result set, but we do not have entry for Raza, and we do not have entry for John Smith in both result sets. So we should be getting one Amir, and we should be getting Sukhjit, even it is happening in as a duplicate record, but the intersect returns us the distinct records from two or more result set which are matching. So let's run this one, and we can see that it returns us the only matching distinct records between two result sets here. Now let's take the third one and run this intersect, Now if I will run this query, what happened? So it has one Amer Shahzad and we have Sukhjit Singh, that's returned by the first two queries, and now we are intersecting with the third one that does not have any matching records with the first ones. So it has John Smith, but that does not exist in the first table. So let's run this one and see if it returns us anything. So as you can see, as the record is not present in all the result set, it did not return us that record. So let's go back. If I will put John Smith as it is not present, let me see here, it is not present in the customer AS. If I will insert this record here in this table AS, so now this record is present in all these three tables. So if I run this one, I can see that visually, like, okay, this record is here, this record is here, this record is also here. So now when I run my intersect query with the multiple result sets, I should be getting one result as it is existing in all the three result sets or select queries that I'm using here. So one quick part I want to show you here. As we can see that it has ID. I can use ID as customer ID, and also with the last name, or sorry, first name, I can use as F name, and then I can use last name as L name. So you see what I'm trying to do, age as customer age. So even these column names, here I have ID as a customer ID and all that, even they are not matching with the next column names, but as long as the number of columns are the same, here we have 4 columns and all of these queries are returning us 4 columns, and data type of those columns such as ID, let's say, is integer, first name is varchar, and we have last name is varchar, age is integer. So as long as data type is matching for all those select queries, which whatever the columns are returned, and those columns have the same data type or compatible data type, this intersect should work with that. So if we run this query now, even the column names for the first query are not matching with the second and third query, but we got the results. And also the name of or the column names what we got here, those are the column names what we have mentioned in the first select query. So that's how it would work. You can use the intersect with your derived queries, you can use with the CTEs, you can have, maybe you want to join 10 tables or 20 tables, and then you want to intersect the result or the output of those queries with another set of queries that you have used as a derived query or CTE, you can use that. So intersect doesn't really have to have a like select straightforward from the table. You can always use the derived tables and all that. So let me show you one example. So let's say if I will say select star from, and I converted my query as a derived query or a result set or a table. So now see what happened. I'm using this one. I can use the where clause if I want to use it from customer. Let's say where I will say where ID is not equal to 1. So in this case I'm ignoring the first result record, and then I'm intersecting with the other queries. So let's see what it returns us. So it will return us the same record as John Smith is existing in 3 result sets. So you can use your derived queries or CTEs or wherever you want to use it according to your requirement. And this is very useful operator, and it is quick to find all those matching records. And I will emphasize on the distinct matching records again. from multiple result sets. So thanks very much for watching this video, and I have other videos on how to use accept operator to get the distinct records from the first query or result set which does not exist in the second. I have another video which is which tells you what is the difference between union and union all operator. So go ahead and watch those. Those are good examples to learn the SQL Server language or transit SQL language. So you can get real-time examples and learn TSQL. Thanks.